So, for the bipolar junction transistor, I already introduced in last day about the BJT, the transistor terminal and their junction. And as well as we also introduce about how does transistor is operate in normal region and why it is called the current control device. It is already discussed, and different current component and model is also discussed in the previous class. So on the basis of that, we will focus about their different region of the different model of the transistor in common base, common collector and common emitter mode. Okay. So as per the previous discussion, we already know that is transistor in the normal operation. When we consider the normal operation in active region, for the normal operation in active region. Hello. In active region, it is considered as an amplifier. It is considered as an amplifier. So amplifier, what is the property of the amplifier? Amplifier is nothing but it is enhance the output signal with respect to the input. If we added the feedback we will not consider right now over here. So amplified output, whether it's a voltage gain or current gain in form. Okay. Now, when it is the active region, in that case, both input and output terminal are forward bias. So if we consider for the normal operation, there are three regions. What are they? Number one, active region, where if we consider the common emitter configuration, I just draw the common emitter configuration again over here. Sorry, this is a common base configuration. This is one common emitter configuration like this way. This is the common emitter configuration. Okay. So from here we get the output, that is V0. So what is the output voltage? What is the output voltage you are considered over here? Is the NPN transistor, and input voltage. What is the V input? Can you tell me? Hello? Anyone? Can you tell me what is the input voltage of this configuration? This is the common emitter configuration. Suppose the supply voltage apply, that is VCC, and this is the input voltage V in. That is what is the terminal? What is the name of this terminal? Hello? What is the name of the terminal? Anyone? अरे भाई कुछ तो response करो. Hello? What is the name of this terminal?
Sir, B.
Base. So what is the voltage of the input voltage for the common emitter configuration?
BE.
VBE, right? VBE. So these are common VBE, that is base to emitter voltage, and this is the output voltage is. What is the terminal name of this terminal?
C collector.
And what is the output voltage then? VC collector.
Oh,
yes, right. So base to emitter in here for the active region, if we consider the common emitter configuration, in the base to emitter consider as forward bias for the active region. When you consider the output in here, we will basically focus as the input and output characteristics of this configuration. So base to emitter side is the forward bias, and collector to emitter consider as the reverse bias. So input side is forward bias and output side is reverse bias. then the amplification is occurred. So in that case, in the active region, transistor acts as an amplifier. And we also known in the last day this figure of the different current component of the bipolar junction transistor. In here, the input current, that is emitter current, is flown inside the a region emitter, and forward current is crosses the junction JE and reached into the base terminal. And due to the narrow junction or narrow region of base width, in that case, most of the carrier are reached into the collector side, and most of the carrier in that case recombine in the collector region. So for that reason, the concentration gradient is occurred. So if we denoted IE equal to 0, that is the emitter current. So in here it is IB equal to 0 when it is a common emitter configuration, and this is the actually in here what are the discussion in the basis of the base configuration, common base. So if it is IB, that is input side is 0, the input current is considered, this is the IB, and this current is denoted as IC. IB and IC current. IB is the input current and output current is the IC, collector current. So if IB equal to 0, in that case, if IB equal to 0, then only the output side is an open circuit. So output side has the reverse bias, so only the reverse saturation current. So for that case, reverse saturation current is flown across the circuit. Only the reverse saturation current considered in that time. So for that reason, in here, the input voltage, if we increase, automatically output voltage is linearly proportionate. So for that reason, it acts as an amplifier. When IB is the open circuit or input is the open, IB equal to 0, when input terminal is open, in that case it is the amplifier. And these three regions, number one region is active region. This is for the output characteristics we will consider. Input and output characteristics we will discuss later. But in here, at first we consider the output characteristics for the active region. Next region is saturation region. In here, when it is the saturation region, then both the junction or
सर आपका पेज साफ नहीं दिख रहा है सर, कुछ पता नहीं चल रहा.
yes
क्लियरली नहीं दिख रहा है सर.
समझ में आ रहा है, नहीं आ रहा है, बोलिए एक बार फिर से. एक बार
क्लियरली दिख नहीं रहा है सर.
स्क्रिप्ट
पेज क्लियर नहीं है सर.
Now is it clear? Hello?
Yes sir.
Yes.
Okay. एक बार फिर से दोहराते हैं. हाँ, चलो. So in this class we will discuss about the input and output characteristics of the BJT, bipolar junction transistor. So for the BJT, in here we consider the output characteristics at first. For the output characteristics, we have the three regions. Number one is the active region. Number two is the saturation region. Number three is the cutoff region. Okay. So for here, when we discuss about the active region, we will consider the one specific model of common emitter configuration. In the last day, we already discussed about the common base configuration, the different current component. So in here, we will consider the common emitter configuration, where input current is IB, the base current is IB, and input voltage is VBE, base to emitter voltage. Input voltage is VBE. Output current is considered as IC, and output voltage is considered as VCE. In the script, it is already clearly defined. Output current is VCE. Okay, so now if we consider the base to emitter side, the input side is the forward bias and output side is the reverse bias, then it is acts as an amplifier. That means output is amplified in form with respect to the input. Okay, And if the input current IB equal to 0, in that case, the output side is the reverse bias, only the reverse saturation current are introduced over here. And for that case, the output voltage is reciprocal, output voltage is linearly progress with respect to the input voltage. Okay, input voltage. So it is the normal mode of the operation of the amplifier circuit. Now, when we consider the second region is the saturation region, in the graph, output characteristics graph, we will clearly define the input, the three regions. Okay. Second one is the saturation region, which is the both the junction or both the terminal input and both the input and output terminal. Input and output terminal are forward bias. Both the input and output terminal are a forward bias. So in this region, for this saturation region, for the saturation region, it acts as an switch as on state. For the saturation region, it is the one type of switch that is open circuit. No, sorry, it is a saturation region, it is a closed circuit. It is because both the junction are forward bias. This is the short circuit or closed circuit. So it is considered as the switch. Both the junction, that means base to emitter and collector to emitter junction, both are forward bias. So it is acts as a switch. So that is the closed circuit. Okay. And third one is the cutoff region. So in this region, both the junction or both input and output side are reverse bias. Reverse bias. So it is acts as an switch off state. So if we draw the characteristics curve, IC versus VCE, this is the characteristics curve we will consider in here. Okay. This is active region. This portion is considered as the saturation region. And this portion is considered as cutoff. This one. So active region, saturation region, and cutoff region with the different fixed IE. If we consider the emitter current, if we fixed over here for the different IE, then we will get the respective output voltage in three region mode. This region is considered as the active region. This is considered as the active region. This is the saturation region. This condition is considered as the saturation region, and this portion is considered the cutoff region. Cutoff. Saturation. Why it is saturation? Because it is nearly parallel to this IC. Now the IC is increased linearly. Again, it is nearly parallel with the IC. Again, it is increased. This is the active region. So in that region, in base to emitter and a collector to emitter, both are base to emitter is the forward bias and collector to emitter are a reverse bias. In this region, both are forward bias in nature. And now my question is, how does we find out this type of characteristics? By the experimental arrangement. In our laboratory, we will arrange this experiment in the common emitter mode also. Okay, so if we observe the experimental arrangement in here, we will consider this type of transistor. So this type of arrangement we can introduce in our laboratory. So it is input supply voltage is applied. In here also they apply the supply voltage. This is considered the VCE. This is IC. This current is considered as IC. This is VCE. This is VBE. This is IB, base current, and this is ground in terminal. So this type of circuit configuration we will arrange, and on the basis of that, this is the output side. So we get the output characteristics. What are the output parameters? VCE versus IC. So VCE versus IC is the output characteristics. Input characteristics are VBE versus VBE versus IB. So if we consider the input characteristics, like this way. These are input characteristics where the parameters are VB versus IB, where we will change the output voltage. This one, output voltage is change. Okay, so for that case, in here initially it is 0 volt. So it is the one type of diode forward characteristics, and this voltage is considered as the cut-in voltage. This is the one type of normal PN junction characteristics. It is a normal PN junction characteristics. If the input current, so in here the input current, that is IB, input voltage VBE, input current is IB and input voltage is VBE. So in here we will get the characteristics of PN junction. So it is the one type of characteristics of PN junction diode. PN junction diode characteristics. If with the increase of VCE, if we increase of VCE, if we increase the magnitude of VCE, then VBE is affected. So increase of the VCE. So if we consider the VCE, actually it is the reverse, it is a common base configuration. If we consider the base to emitter configuration, collector to emitter configuration, so like this way, is NPN transistor. So it is the collector, this is the base, and this is the emitter. So VBE, this biasing, is the forward bias. This is the forward bias if we consider. So, and this is the collector to emitter is the reverse bias. So this is a common emitter configuration. Collector to emitter, the reverse bias. So in that case, when we increase this VCE, that is collector to emitter voltage, if we increase the collector to emitter voltage, then what's happened? In that case, more number of carrier. Please observe my statement. More number of carrier is now projected in this collector region, and this base width, if it's produce more number of carrier in the collector region, in that case base width is now, it is changed, because in that case when the more number of carrier is projected, it is ideally the base width is changed due to this biasing of the VBE, that is base to emitter, when it is a forward bias. So for that reason, in base width modulation is implemented with respect to the IB, because the forward current in this case IB, but region is very low, very narrow region, high current if we complied over here. In that case, if we change the VCE, so automatically the base width is changed or increased. So it is considered as the base width modulation technique adopted over here for the common emitter configuration, input and output characteristics. Is it clear up to this one? Or I repeat again, in that which is very crucial thing, if you just observe one input and output characteristics is very clearly, if you understand, then other configuration, common base, common collector is also there. In that case, there is no problem at all. So if it is clear, so please raise, or if there is any doubt, please clarify over here in this online class. Hello? Is it clear up to this one? Hello, there is no response in the class. Is it clear, or should I proceed again? Next, I will just ask one question from here. Okay, so there is no response from any student side. I think the students are not grabbed the idea. I shall repeat again this one. Okay, I shall repeat again. So in here, it is very crucial thing and obviously very conceptual, because on the basis of that, we will create the different biasing mode operation, and also we will configure the hybrid parameter. If you do not understand the configuration very clearly, in that case you cannot denote the H parameter model, that is hybrid parameter model, or how does the different type of biasing is adopted in the BJT, in the normal operation. It is very, very crucial in that time if you not understand any configuration clearly. So I just repeat very small briefly on that portion. Okay, so let's start. In here we basically focus on the different region of the transistor circuit. So as an example, we consider it for this one. This is the common emitter configuration. As an example, we will consider the common emitter configuration. So for the common emitter configuration, the input and output voltage and currents are considered respectively. The input voltage is VBE and input current is IB, and output voltage is VCE and output current is IC respectively. Okay, so now when it is a normal operation, there is the output characteristics. It is considered the three region. Number one is the active region, where in the active region the transistor acts as an amplifier circuit. Number two, saturation region, where transistor acts as an switch in the on state. Number three, the cutoff region, where transistor acts as an switch in the off state. Okay, for the active region, input side is forward bias, output side is a reverse bias. So input side, when we consider the base to emitter side is forward bias, and collector to emitter side is a reverse bias, and the current, if the input current is 0, in that case it is the open circuit, treated as the open circuit. And when it is the open circuit, most of the cases output side the reverse saturation current is flown inside the circuit. So for that case, it is linearly changes with respect to the input. So for that purpose, it is as a one type of amplifier circuit. So you can change with respect to the output, input to output. It is acts as an amplifier in the active region mode. But when it is the saturation region, both the circuit, both the input and output side are the forward bias. Both the input and output side are the forward bias. So when both side are forward bias, in that case, it is acts as a switch like the short circuit, because in that case it is short. This transistor acts as a short circuit. And when it is the cutoff region, both the junction are the reverse bias. Due to the reverse bias, there is that transistor acts as an open circuit, open one. So in that case, cutoff region, it is as an off state. Okay. So on the basis of that, we will just introduce this output characteristics. This is the active region. When we fix the IE current with respect to this voltage VC versus IC, the output and input voltage to output current, and we also configure here the experimental arrangement of this circuit diagram of the NPN transistor. In our laboratory, there is maybe a tenor kit, or in a breadboard we can design this type of circuit to find out the value of the characteristics. Actually in here, on the basis of this, we will perform an experiment in our laboratory classes. That is also in our syllabus in lab classes. Okay, so it is the input is the VBE and output is the VCE. So this is the output characteristics is fixed for the different type of three regions, and for the input characteristics, VBE is the voltage input and output is the output current is the IB, and we also get the characteristics of the input side, because if the input side is the forward bias, then it is acts as one type of diode characteristics. But when we increase the VCE, it is very, very important. When we increase the VCE, so in here we increase the VCE, so automatically VB is effective. If the reverse bias is increased, in that case, this base width is changed according to the biasing of the VCE, that is affected on the VB. So also IB is affected. IB is the base current is affected. If more number of carrier are recombined in the collector region, in that time it is the base width modulation is occurred due to this biasing when it is applied. Okay, so this is the brief discussion about the transistor input and output characteristics for the CE mode. Same thing is happen. Same thing we can happen for the CB mode and CC mode. CB mode and CC mode we can configure over here. So up to this level is clear or not? I shall repeat again. And please the CR, please send me the attendance in my WhatsApp for this class.
Okay sir, I will send.
इस टाइम में तो बहुत जल्दी रिप्लाई दे दिए भाई. तो पिछले बार मैं जब बोल रहा था कि इज इट क्लियर और नॉट, तब तो कुछ रिप्लाई तो दे नहीं रहे थे. हाँ, so is it clear na?
Yes sir, yes sir.
Fine. Thank you. So now time is very low. Please after this class, please attend the class again. After 10 to 12 minutes I shall rejoin again. For that one we have 5 minutes. We will just introduce another important expression for the current. That is, we already know IC equal to ICO minus alpha IE, where alpha represents a emitter current contributed by carriers injected into base 2 collector. So actually in here, when you consider the alpha, alpha is the current gain. If you consider the alpha, it is the current gain. It is the current gain. Alpha is considered as the current gain. Okay. In CB mode. What is the full form of that? Is the common base mode. Alpha is the current gain of the common base mode. ICO is the reverse saturation current. IE is the ammeter current. So from here, what is the value of alpha? Alpha equal to ICO minus IC divided by IE. So ICO, the reverse saturation current in the microampere range, and IC in the term of the milliampere range. So 1000 times lesser. So ICO is much less than IC. So for that case, we consider alpha equal to minus IC by IE. Alpha equal to the minus IC by IE. Similarly, we also introduce the beta. Beta also the current gain. Current gain in CE mode. That is the common emitter mode. Beta is the current gain in the CE mode, that is considered as the common emitter mode, that is beta equal to IC by IB. Beta equal to IC by IB, or we can consider the small change of IC by IB. Similarly, in here, we consider alpha is nearly equal to minus IC by IE. Del IC by del IE. So now in the next class, we will focus on the basic relation between these alpha and beta in the two different modes. One is the common emitter mode, another one is the common base mode. And how does it correlate with each other? We'll introduce for the alpha and beta. Okay. So I repeat again for the emitter side. If we consider the common base mode, the alpha is the current gain. Alpha is the current gain in common base mode, and ICO, that is the reverse saturation current. And we already discussed in the last day the current gain or current component of the circuit CB mode. Then it is the alpha equal to IC minus IC divided by IE, and alpha equal to IC by IE. If we consider this clause, ICO is the microampere range because it's the reverse saturation current, and we already know in the diode the reverse saturation current. When we consider the reverse bias, only the minority carrier are considered over here. If it is considered the reverse bias, minority carrier considered over here. So only the in that case the majority carrier we consider. So it is the microampere range, very low current. Minority carrier are very low, so very low current are introduced in here. So ICO is much less than IC. So if you substitute, if we neglect the ICO with respect to the IC 1000 times lesser, then alpha equal to minus IC by IE. Similarly, we can consider the beta equal to IC by IB, collector to base current ratio of the collector to base current, and it is also considered as the small change of the collector current to base current. Now in the next class or next session, after the 10 to 12 minutes, please join again. In the next class, we will correlate the relation between these alpha and beta. It is very important. Okay, how does it correlate, and how does we change the amplification factor with respect to the severity? We will discuss in the next class, and as well as we also introduce how does transistor acts as an amplifier and switch. What is the relevant circuits? That is a transistor as an application mode. That is also discussed in the next class. So please join again. Okay, time is only one minute left for this class. So is there any doubt? Hello?
No, sir.
Okay.
सर
Fine.
बीटा में नेगेटिव साइन क्यों नहीं आया?
Yes.
ये जो बीटा निकाले हैं IC by IB, इसमें नेगेटिव साइन क्यों नहीं है?
So in here it is considered as IC by IB. When we consider this IC by IB, IB is the very low current and IC is the very high current. So it is the ratio is we consider there is no sign is here. But in this condition, IC and IE, the current direction is opposite with each other. Current directions are opposite in each other for that case, because in the common base mode, time is very low. In the common base mode, if it is open circuit, just look at the script. If it is open circuit, then the IC, the current is considered as ICO. Just observe my pen, ICO, and this current is IE in this direction, flow in this direction. And ICO, when it is open circuit, if it is open circuit, so it is input is high impedance state. So output current is denoted as ICO. These two current, the direction are opposite with each other. So for that case, it is minus. And as well as the formula, it is also dependent over here. If we just neglected this ICO, then it is minus IC by IE. Okay. But in here, it is too small. So for that case, it is positive. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so fine, we will just join in the next class. I will discuss on the thoroughly about the transistor application, and if time is permit, then I also introduce the hybrid model, H parameter model. Okay, thank you. Have a nice day. Thanks a lot.
सर सिलेबस एक बार अपलोड कर दीजिएगा.
Okay, I shall deliver the syllabus right now. Thank you. Okay.